Hey, good morning everybody. Coach Andrew here, coming at you from the park. It's about 7 in the morning. I am taking a morning stroll here all by myself, the only car in the parking lot, as usual, because most people are at their day jobs. It's a Friday. But I am here at 7 in the morning because sometimes I like to go for a walk nice and early in the morning. I like to gather my thoughts, take some notes, meditate, listen to a good audiobook, maybe film some videos if I'm feeling boisterous. But this is just something I do sometimes, and it's something that I usually don't do a lot in the winter because it's cold out. And sometimes I sleep in. So you might be asking yourself, well, Coach Andrew, if you're so successful and you're such a driven, ambitious person who's always talking about mindset and building businesses and being a good entrepreneur, why don't you have a regular morning routine? Do you have a regular morning routine? What does it look like? What's a good one? I don't know. Because it feels like everyone is talking about morning routines. It's like, it's one of these like entrepreneurship buzzwords, right? Ever since entrepreneurship became a cool thing, everyone's always wondering like, well, how do you have the best mindset, right? What's the best morning routine? Should I meditate? You know, and everyone's always like talking about optimization and biohacking and like, you know, talking about these magic pills that are gonna make you successful. And I always laugh when people are like, well, what's a good morning routine? Because it's like, I don't know, whatever works for you. I think morning routines are like everything else on this damn planet. It's gonna be different for everybody. So if you're trying to find a good morning routine, you gotta start asking yourself, like, what do I as an individual need to feel successful? I mean, the whole point of a good morning routine is to just get you into a more positive mindset. It's to start your day off right and get you in a place where you're feeling high energy, positive, abundant, focused, right? Not stressed. These horse flies are eating me alive right now. But that's the goal. It's just to make you feel better. So if you want to figure out what your best morning routine is, you gotta ask yourself, what makes me feel better? I feel pretty darn good when I go to a park. I like being alone. I like solitude in the mornings. I like taking a notepad with me with a pen, and I'll find a picnic table or a bench and I'll sit down and I'll write down my goals for the day. I'll figure out what my short-term objectives are, what my long-term objectives are, what I should expect myself to finish today bare minimum, what I would ideally like to finish today, so like a maximum goal, like a, you know, a top line to shoot for. And I just write these things down. And sometimes, if I feel good like I do today, I'll kill a few horse flies and I'll film some good YouTube videos. And that's it. That's my morning ritual, you know. I listen to an audiobook while I'm driving here. I listen to it when I drive home. And that's it, you know. I get home around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I've got a vision for how I want the day to go. I've got my goals written down. And I feel good because I already got some steps in. I let my breakfast digest a little bit. Sometimes I do this fasted. I had a power smoothie today because I wanted to film, and I know that if I'm fasted, I don't make good videos. But look, like, all the details are up to you. You got to figure out what it is that makes you feel good. What reduces your stress and increases your happiness. And then you just do that. Maybe it's not hiking. Maybe it's, you know, cardio. Maybe you go on the treadmill, listen to some music. Maybe you go lift weights. Maybe you just sit in your bedroom and like read your favorite book or meditate. I don't know. But stop asking people for cookie cutter solutions. That's one of the things that holds a lot of brand new entrepreneurs back, is they think that like they're missing something, right? All you new entrepreneurs have a tendency to think that you're just missing something. You're missing like a key strategy. You're missing like one idea that's gonna make your business perfect. And it's just not the case. You gotta do this on your own. Unless you are literally copying someone's business, which can work, I don't recommend it. You're gonna need to design a lot of your stuff on your own. And you know, you can get advice, you can get pointers from people like me, but ultimately, it's about you and your experience and you going out and trying things and finding something that actually does work for you. It's not as hard as it sounds. You'll know pretty quickly. Some things take a little bit longer than others. Morning routine took a while for me to get together just because I hate waking up early. There was a point in my life only 3 years ago where I was waking up around 1 in the afternoon and going to bed at about 6 in the morning. And that was typical. I hadn't started my business yet at that point, but I was definitely thinking like an entrepreneur, and I wanted things to be unique, and I would focus the most at night because people were sleeping. I was the only one awake. I could walk around the neighborhood, do whatever I wanted with complete solitude, and then I discovered you can do the same thing in the morning, and you know, it helps you maintain a semblance of sanity, a little more normalcy in your life. So I started doing this instead. But look, that's really all I've got to say on the topic. If you're wondering what your morning routine is, I recommend you just try some of the things I mentioned, or go listen to some other people, try some things they mention. Put it together and make your own little special routine. Make it yours, own it, put your stamp on it. I think everyone cares about things and feels a little more pride about things when they are their own unique design. So go get it, people. Go try it. Hope that helped. We will talk more in the next video. Gotta finish my hike. Take care, guys.